Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. This time we're doing another Let's Test Heroes and looking into Sir Lancelot. And well, Sir Lancelot, while he is good looking, is he any good? So let's just start with the basic stats here and see that he has, well, he actually has a pretty high defense compared to his attack and a good decent amount of hit points, normal base damage, normal attack speed, attack range is melee, fast moving around the field is good, while everything seems otherwise to be relatively normal. Now let's see, I haven't awoken him yet, but he gets more attack and a lot of extra crit chance. That's gonna be a bitch fighting him if he has critical hits on his hits and another 15% attack, 100% extra crit damage. Well, when you're in luck and with almost 50% extra attack and 100% crit damage extra and a crit chance at 35% in total, well, if I could give him some little extra crit chance, it would be quite mean and quite often give my enemies a critical hit, which could be very useful. Now his ability is Camelot's Avenger. It's a melee strike and that causes bleed. He swings his sword at the current target 5 times, dealing increased damage with each strike for a total of 1580 plus 10% damage every time I move up. And each strike has a 50% chance to let the opponent bleed for 562% damage over 8 seconds. That's rather bad. Well, even though it's only half the times, it's potentially for another 2500% damage in bleed on top of the 1500%. It's really mean, and well, I see clearly why he can be so mean to my units when I do the arena. Initial charge is 3 seconds and the regular charge is 12 seconds, so he doesn't strike too often, and right now I have only him at level 5, so he can be way meaner than he is right now in my team. Now let's put it to the test on the battlefield, and let's do it in the campaign map as I usually do, and see how he performs compared to other heroes. Now you will see when I get in here, I have replaced Houdini with him, and then I have made a spearhead over here of melee units so they can band together and hopefully share the damage they are taking, because moving around might cause them a bit of distress because they are prone to area damage, but they're heroes so they can handle it, and I find it much more useful that they are all three ending up attacking the same enemy hero in melee than spreading them out. Now as you can see, he gets way too much healing here, so I'm awaiting Sir Lancelot making his move on him. As you can see, that wasn't doing much, but that was a kill. Might be 5 hits for the kill, but he's definitely dead, and quite fast. There we go, that was the first victory. Let's see how that looks on the battle stats here. Well, not bad at all. Well, he isn't quite reaching Lagatha's numbers, but let's see if that is also the case here with the next battle. Now let's just go out here and let's move to Province 20, and there's a bit different hero setup here, and there's not too much. There's still 2 healers and William Wallace. This time it's just a Shock of the Great, not Naya of the Cave Clan, but still Lagatha isn't doing too much single hero damage on the William Wallace, and it doesn't look like he's losing a lot of health, but as you can see, the bleed is really helping out here, and Oh, that didn't seem nice for that poor guy as Sugar the Great. And there he's down. It's 2 great hits for him on 2 different heroes. Let's see if that promoted him a bit better. 15 was, well, it's still not exactly the same, but it's good. Well, let's move on to the next battle here. It does seem he can't quite keep up with Lagatha, which means she is better, but she is also, jumping into danger in a different way, so she will also be more prone to damage and a higher risk on your team. But also, whilst lots of his amount of damage is based on bleed, well, the hero needs to be strong enough to, well, actually have the bleed him out to give him more damage. Now let's see how we promote here with some heavy melee units here. Oh, it survived long enough to return the favor, which is awesome for us. Might even, oh, with this one I'm quite certain this is going to be another 3-star. I was worried there for a second. So let's see here, battle stats, and there we go. A bit odd though that Abraham Lincoln damaged this little, because usually he damaged more than the Sugar the Great, so something fishy is going on, it seems like. But, well, that shouldn't detain us from, well, moving forward to the next battle here. Let's move out here, and there. Well, Province 22, and battle number 9 here, and, well, let's go. There's someone who wants us to join him there. Now we're a bit prone to her giving us the death there, and, well, stunning us for a while, but we can help that out. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Nope, that was one hand down. Oh, and he still can die if no one helps him out here, and takes away some attention. And Lagatha can too, because holy crap, everyone is, well, at low health now. That could be, well, that could have been helpful, but it isn't. So, well, we'll just have to live for the death that causes. Well, let's steady move on here from
our legends will never fade.
Yes, Sir Lancelot. We are legends. So let's see. Oh, even though she became the most valuable unit on the field. That's a bit funny, I think. It's like Abraham Lincoln isn't participating properly in the battle. Last 2 battles he has damaged less than in the first 2 battles, and ironically, it's not him we're testing this time, but it still seems odd to me how that can be a thing. Now let's finish the test here and see if we can win here at the Ottoman port. We've already failed compared to having Houdini on the team, because, well, that led us to only 3-star victories, and this we can also see is not the thing. Now this is a relatively weak hero setup compared to I got some single strike heroes here, and well, they don't. Maybe there's some better ones in the second one. I can't honestly not remember that, but we need some healing for that poor Lagatha girl, because she is well effective when she's jumping around on the battlefield. Oh, come on. Well, okay. Sir Lancelot isn't really getting a lot of options to kill heroes right this time, and this round is way more, well, ordinary units, so he won't really put his single strike ability to full extent, but the 5 strikes really has a help in cutting down a lot of enemies when you're in a situation like this. Now let's look at the battle stats one final time and see if it is useful to us. Well, let's look into a comparison here to the battle with Harry Houdini. Now, Lagatha and Huamlan both damages less, but also Sir Lancelot does actually participate in the battle. So compared to this, that's the obvious conclusion. When comparing Sir Lancelot to Lagatha, well, they are both doing hand-to-hand combat, and well, it's a significant amount of less damage he deals. It's literally 4,000, and well, Lagatha is kind of new on my team too, and she isn't awoken as far as I remember, so they are at the same level. Lagatha might have developed her ability more, but I don't think it should do this much of a difference. So attack-wise, Lagatha does deal more damage. Yes, she lands in the middle of every enemy and can be a bit hard to keep alive, but honestly, she's a better killer. Looking at how much damage they take, you can see also that Lagatha takes more damage because she lands in the middle of everything. So if you want someone you can keep alive, Sir Lancelot might be a better choice, but Lagatha does more damage overall. Defensively, you can see she is taking more damage now. There's no Harry Houdini holding up the enemies, so well, most of these heroes have taken more damage than the previous round, and well, it does really make a difference that someone keeps out the most dangerous enemy from the battle more or less all the time. But totally, well, Ashokan the Great had apparently more or less the same amount of work to do healing our team. Well, is Sir Lancelot good? I think so, but he's not better than Lagatha. That's my opinion, and well, I guess this is it. Thank you for watching this video.